Hi friend, once again welcome to your channel Statmaster. So today actually we have started a discussion on SPSS, which is basically the full name is Statistical Packages for Social Sciences, and we have divided this video in the three different parts. The first part we are basically highlights on the data entry in the SPSS, and the second parts we are going to discuss on data analysis on SPSS, and the third part data modeling, which will be in the AMOS. So these are the three different parts for this video. The first part today you are going to see, this is the data entry in the SPSS. So you'll see how to do the एंट्री इन द डेटा इन द SPSS, किस तरह से हम लोग डेटा को एंट्री करते हैं SPSS में, किस तरह से हम लोग डेटा को मॉडिफाइड करते हैं, and then after that we can process for the analysis. So these are the steps we are going to see in the today's class. Let's see. So first of all let me open the SPSS. I have SPSS version 20. There is a newer version, it's a 26, which I do not have right now. So I have the 20. It is almost the similar. Some new features added in the 26 versions. So just a minute, it will wait. It will take some time. It is loading. Just you can see here. After this you can see there is an interface which is a small interface which is don't required. You can cross it from here directly. Now this is the interface of the SPSS, and there is a two views. One is called data view, one is called variables view. So two part is there. Data view where you can see all the data sets, whatever data you are going to enter, it should be in the data view. जो भी डेटा एंटर करना है, एंट्री करना है, ये डेटा व्यू में एंट्री करना है. वेरिएबल व्यूज क्या है, वट एवर वेरिएबल यू आर गोइंग टू असाइन, कोई भी वेरिएबल लेते हो, जैसे कि एज है, सेक्स है, हाइट्स है, वेट है. सो दिस आर द वेरिएबल्स. अगर वेरिएबल को इंसर्ट करना है तो वेरिएबल का कैरेक्टर डिफाइन करना है, देन यू कैन यूज दिस वेरिएबल्स व्यू. So two ways we can use this SPSS, either in the manual form, either in the Excel. From the Excel sheet you can import the data. Now first of all we will see one example with the manual form, then after that we will see the Excel form, how to import from the Excel data. So let me first of all create a variable like age. So age, you can create the variable. Whenever you create this variable, it's automatically come to the data views. See, it's a data view, automatically this variable has created. Now if you want to enter any kind of data in the age, so like 20, 30, 40, 50, so it should be manually you can enter the data in this way. Now the question is, there is a 20.00, I don't require the decimal values, so here is a decimal value is assigned. So you need to change this decimal value. Very simple way you can change. You can come to the variables view. Data view cannot change any variable characters. Characters can change from this variables view. So variable view में आना है, और आने के बाद you can see the decimal value. Here I have assigned 2. So that's why after point it is taking 2 decimal values. Now you need to reduce the 0. Whenever you have done this 0, so automatically it will be changed. So you can see in the data view it will automatically change. There is a no decimal values. So very simple steps, nothing complicated. Now there is a option is called type. Type means this type have to identify the category of the data. So this data is a numerical form, 20, 30, 40, 50, it is a numerical forms. So that's why it is assigned as a numeric. There is a lot of options are there. If you click on this button, this will be open a variable types, numeric, comma, string, dollar. So all the categorization is there. Whatever type of data you are going to insert, so that you have to select from this variable types. So that is the one part. The decimal, you know, width means, so whatever you are writing, suppose this is the variable name you are writing with the age, this age character should be up to 8 width character they will allow, but you can increase it if you want. You can increase the width values, so that will be possible. Now the labels means, label basically highlights, suppose in the name, if you want to increase, if you want to write some different names, it is a long enough, but it's not like a short form is age. Like I want to write age for the person. See, in that case it won't take, क्योंकि हमारा जो names है, name cannot take the any space characters. I use the space button for this gap, but it won't take in this name character. Name will take only the single character variables. So variable name contains an illegal character, it will show in this error. So उसमें से मुझे क्या करना होगा, I have to apply it in the label form. So label में क्या करेंगे, if you want to write the same thing in the label, it is possible. Age is a, suppose age for customer or person. So that can be possible in the label. Label you can identify the exact name of these variables. So whatever exact name you have, so that will be identified by the labels. Okay, there is a values. The values is very important. So right now I'll show you in the Excel dataset. When I insert the Excel dataset, I'll show you how to assign the values. Right now it is not required because the age is a numeric form value. If you have the categorical data, means ordinal data, in that case you can change these values, but in this case it is a not a ordinal data, it is a scale based data. So scale based data you can change the measure part, you have to change from here, it is a scaled, the scale part you have to do. And the alignment is the right side, they are showing the alignment means right side in the, if you go to the data view, it is in the right side of these columns. If you want, it can be in the center, it can be in the left side. The three way we can assign: right, center and the left side. So you can, I'll come to the variable once again. The right side, if I change in the center mode, so automatically the data view, it will be shown the center mode. So this thing I can do the changes for the manual settings. So this is a very simple step. Now you are coming to the Excel without manuals. Suppose if you have the data in the Excel form, so how to insert the data and how to do all these changes. Very simple way. It's the same pattern we are going to apply, only you have to input the data. First of all, let me delete this one, then I'll get the blank sheet. So blank sheet is important, so I'll delete all these things. Okay, it is deleted. Now let me open the Excel file first. So I have a Excel data sheet here, and there is actually two sheets, sheet 1 and sheet 2. It will open, just a minute. Yeah, it is a sheet 1 and the sheet 2. Sheet 1 actually I don't want to use for the analysis, it is for my data only. And sheet 2, which is actually exact data which I want to apply in my study. So this is my sheet 2 data. You have to assign the data in accordingly, like sample, age, these are the variables. Variables should be in the top of the rows, and then after that you have to write the data accordingly, the variables names. This is the pattern you have to apply for the Excel data collections. Excel में हम लोग इस तरह से डेटा को assign करना होगा, then only it will be automatically it will be transferred to the SPSS. So this is the fine, this is the good enough of the data to do the analysis. Then I close this part. Okay, then I open SPSS once again and click on the file. Then I come to the open part, then it is option like data. So I call the data from here. After you clicking on the data, so it will open the, from where you want to open the data. So I have to change this path to desktop. Okay, now it is not showing that Excel file. Why it is not showing? There is a reason because the file type, they automatically selected the SPSS file type, which is called .sab. This is the SPSS extensions .sab. So you need to change these things. You have to change to the Excel .xls. Now automatically your Excel sheet will be showing. Now I click on this file and then open. It will take the few seconds, then it will become to the, see, they are asking you that which sheet you are going to continue, sheet 1 and the sheet 2. So you have to select whatever sheet you are going to do for analysis, so you have to select the sheets. So I select the SPSS second sheet, then I click on OK. After you pressing the OK buttons, so you can see all the data is assigned accordingly your requirement. No need to do the manual things. So the sample name, age, these are the variables. It's automatically they have created the variables. If I come to the variables view, you can see all these terms has came to the variables view. Only some minor changes you have to do, very minor changes. One by one we'll do. Like you can see the age, gender, experience, educational qualifications, name, and these are the variables. Now age, basically it is scale data, we have seen, because it is a calculating form. The gender basically it's a ordinal data, because male and female, it will be ordinal data. You have to change this measurement types. So ordinal data. Experience come to the in years, which years of experience, so it is a scale data. Educational case, it is ordinal, and that educational, because ordinal, why they have selected MBA and PGDM students, so that's why it is a ordinal cases. And the other parts, it is ordinal. All the data are ordinal form, the order wise data. This is the order wise data. So I have selected the ordinal part. And the sample number is a nominal, because it is for the identification. So nominal data means for the identification you are going to use the sample number. Or one more thing, nominal data we are not going to allow for the any analysis. Nominal data को कभी भी analysis के लिए use नहीं होता है. Either it should be ordinal or scale based data. So that is my first choice. So these things you have to change. And I'm coming to the values part, because decimal value, it will be automatically as created 0, and label, automatically they have created the whole terms. Suppose they want to write in the experience in years, educational qualifications, they have done in the label part. Now whatever ordinal data you have to change the ordinal data, the value types. So what will happen, suppose the gender I have the male and the females. So male and females, I click on the values, I just identify 1 is equal to male, then I add 2, I have assumed that should be female. Why we have done this? Because SPSS or the statistical measurement, only the numerical value we can do the analysis. The string values, the characters value, like male, female, these character values does not have any application to the analysis. So you have to convert in the coding forms. This is called the coding, the conversions. You have to do the conversions. We have assumed 1 is a male and 2 is a female. Now whatever you have write it here, male and female, it will assume that what your one male is called 1 and female is called 2, and during the calculation it will take these values during the calculations. So during the analysis, this value will be assigned accordingly. You can see the next part also, like educational qualifications. There is a 2 qualification, MBA and PGDMA. So that part also you have to convert, like educational qualifications. Again I click on that values, 1 is like PGDM, then I put add, then second is 2, then I use MBA, add, then press OK. So this value assigned. Now I can use these 2 terms for the analysis purpose. So this is the simple way to do the data insertions in the SPSS part. Next video we are going to discuss the analysis part. We can see there is a button of analysis. There is a lot of analysis, like descriptive to the factor analysis, correlations, and the different one-way, two-way, ANOVA, t-test, all the type of tests are there. So next sections, the next part, we will discuss the analysis part, because the part wise we are going to introduce our sections that will be easy to you to understand, very simple way. And one more thing I just want to tell you, if you want to save this file, suppose if you want to save this file, go to the file options and click on the save as. Suppose if I want to save in the desktop, I just write in the SPSS part 1, and then I click on save. It will be in the SPSS save file. The extension is save, SPSS file. So I click on the save. Now if I close these things, so you can see there is a desktop, I have saved this file. If I open this one, so automatically all the data should be inserted in this SPSS file. No need to again you need to insert the data, because if you save this file, automatically all the data whatever you have done in the previous cases, it will be saved. So this is the benefit of using the SPSS. So thank you so much for the today's discussion. Hope you like the videos, and please subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.